Get out!
He does that whole, huh? I can't hear you. It's too loud in here thing.
100.7 WMMS.
I'll have another $1,000 for you in about 8 minutes. 5:30 is going to be that next keyword. You get them every hour, 9:30 A to 9:30 P, but 30 past every hour, all day, all week, to go fund yourself. It's grand every time. We do it through Thanksgiving, I think. So if you've struck out thus far, you got plenty of chances to win. Corey Roddick Experience tonight after 6:30. No Cleveland sports tonight. Your Cavaliers will play here at home on Wednesday night against the Orlando Magic. That's a 7 o'clock tip here on MMS and on the iHeartRadio app. So keep that in mind. Thursday, we just had Billy Corgan on. Thursday, I'll have tickets for you to win Smashing Pumpkins. Got really good seats for the show on Saturday. So we're going to have people out here outside of our studio window competing for these tickets. And I'll probably have really, really dumb questions for you.
It's like ACS trivia?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
It's really, there have been a number of iterations here that I've tried to kind of figure out something fun we could do, but something that also involves people at the window.
Sure.
And, you know, we're going to have a couple of cats from Bloodview Haunted House out there. And, you know, so it started as a costume thing. And I was like, well, nobody's going to do that. And then it started and then it went to, well, let me ask some dumb questions.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. The bottom line is people just want to win tickets.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And I want to make that as frictionless as possible. So we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll have Poundcake out there with a wireless mic.
Yeah, man on the street. That's all we talked about. We're going to be on the new studio. Cody can go outside.
Yeah,
Is that what we said?
can weigh him
All
outside.
of us said that.
Is that how we said it?
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
You said that was what you were looking forward to most.
Yes.
You don't remember this?
But they say they
I
could
do remember, but then around here they tell you the things that you're not able to do. But then I hear it. I'll figure it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just said you couldn't do it live because people will just be
Well,
expletive.
Try it.
Right. But we'll try it out. Maybe we'll try it out.
What if we try it out?
Shut up, Mary. Dion on Twitter, I think, tagged us all in this story about a DJ over in Britain who died on the air.
Can relate.
You can relate to this?
Yes. I mean, I've never physically died, but emotionally I've died.
Oh, on
several
stage,
times.
yeah, or we've all
Well, yeah,
died
yeah.
slow,
Yeah.
painful, awful deaths.
I mean, rat cyst. Come on. I died an hour ago.
I'm still swimming in it. A guy, Dion tagged us in this. A guy named Tim Guff was an hour into his show on Gen X Radio Suffolk when the music stopped halfway through a song before resuming a few minutes later. He was broadcasting from his home. See, the beauty of doing radio over in the UK is that you're on these radio networks, and so you're heard all over the country. This happened around 7 this morning. He just died mid-show. Now, if you're at home, who finds you?
Your wife?
He's got a board at his house.
The 10th caller.
Right. He was 55 years old.
Uh-oh.
Imagine if he was like having had like the biggest tease of his career coming next break, and he's like, "You guys are never gonna guess what I have planned for you," and then he leaves everyone on a
Nobody would have
cliffhanger.
guessed that. He did not disappoint. Nobody would have thought that coming up next, I'm dead.
They're like, "Wait, I gotta know." Like
But who gets on the mic, or do they just start playing music? I guess nobody gets on the mic.
they just push him over. Like, all right, well, I'm gonna take over Bob's shift for like the rest of.
Bob. Tim Guff was an experienced broadcaster whose career spanned 36 years. And they called them morning shows over there. They called them breakfast shows. They called them presenters. Those are more TV people. They call them the morning presenter. But they host the breakfast show is what those are called. Over here, there are specific shows that will call themselves breakfast shows. The Breakfast Show or whatever.
Like the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, the Breakfast Club. But over there, that's what the people are referred to. And so they tweeted out that their friend Tim Guff passed away this morning whilst presenting his program. So anyway, Dion tags us in this because he goes, hey, if this happens to Alan, Mary moves over a chair, Poundcake comes into the studio, and then the Bill Squire show is officially a thing, is what it says.
Sure.
Well, it's kind of hard,
They'd put
Except the Bill Squire show is already officially a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not a
Not
radio show.
live, like
Oh,
on,
we do it live.
not terrestrial.
But
It's not a radio show. It's a podcast. We
Right.
do it live Tuesdays at 7:30 on YouTube.
But it's already officially a thing.
Sure.
Mhm.
I like how people keep tagging Poundcake by one of the parody accounts, by the way. The one that says not really Poundcake. Because he's Radio Cody B, but there's a parody account, Radio Cody B, Codey. He's just Cody.
I think, but the handle is like so big that you can't see the EY. I don't know why people keep mistaking that one.
It's just it's poor attention to details, what it is.
It works though because it has my same picture and everything.
But it's not your account.
I know.
He's asked for that account to.
Because somebody goes to it and goes, Poundcake only has 354 followers.
Whatever, forget them.
What is this Michigas?
Because if Twitter doesn't care, then why should I care? I've tried to use that account to get me verified. I'm like, listen, this person is harassing me.
Why are you yelling at me?
I don't know.
Jesus, this guy.
He's trying to.
I'm standing
give you a
up
heart
for
attack
him.
and-
Yeah.
Shut up, Poundcake.
I wanted to get verified, and I got turned down twice.
Who cares if you're verified?
It was just an ego thing, and I'm like, there's people parodying
It's
me.
not
Look,
ego.
Would your life
I've
have
said-
been improved had you been verified? You'd still be trying to lose 20 pounds.
Not if he was verified.
He would have been slim as a gym, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you
Just
go out and
like-
you're like, oh my God, is that Cody blue check mark?
exactly.
Keeps it tight.
Cody Brown blue check mark.
Cody
just-
Blue Checkmark
I just
Brown.
don't understand people that have been in the industry like lesser than I have, like shorter than I have.
Lesser than you have.
Shorter
He
than I
can't
have.
figure it out,
He
Alan.
can't figure it out why.
Verify your
he's not-
words.
Yeah. You're not even English verified. What are you talking about?
It doesn't matter. Like they have been in the industry for like a year or two. They have like 500 followers and they get verified. I'm like,
Why do
okay,
you ca-
because
why
you're
do you
like a
care?
camera guy.
But why do you care?
Because I care. I don't know
Why?
why I care, but I do.
Saying I care is not an answer to the question, why do you care?
But I don't have any logic behind it. I just do. It just
It's just a
irritates
status
me.
symbol
It irritates
what?
me.
of being
Of
important.
status.
It is?
Yeah.
Of being important.
Yeah, but it differentiates you from the average
The
person.
plebe.
Not
Leaves.
according to Poundcake. If there's people with 200 followers that are verified, it's clearly by his own admission doesn't separate you from anything.
but
That
I
only
feel like
makes him
it's-
want that more.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's literally just like.
well, why didn't you hit them up again? If it's that important to you, why don't you keep going back to that trough?
Because I did it twice and I don't feel like doing it again.
Twice is
Twice
the
is enough.
limit.
And he gives
gets
up.
told nice
He-
no
He did it two
twice.
times, and that's the limit.
Mhm.
That's the limit.
'Cause that's
I
what-
already hit him up twice
But, like,
in
I have-
6 years.
But like I have nothing to there, but nothing really has changed as far as my Twitter goes.
Well, whose fault is that?
No, I'm saying is like my parody accounts. Those accounts are still around, and I'm gonna show them the same thing. Like I'm gonna show them, look, this is why I should be verified. I still have the same career. If anything, that should help me more. Like I still have the same career, and yet no verification.
Well, maybe you should hit him up again.
I'll try again.
You should keep trying until they get tired of you. They go, fine.
You can only request verification on Instagram every 6 months, and I do it every 6 months.
And do it every 6 months.
Every
I thought you
6
could do it
months.
every 30 days.
Oh, it told me 6 months.
No, it's every 6 months.
Mary's
Oh.
giving you the rundown.
Because I did it twice. Like I think it was like right after I first got hired on the show, and I was like, all right, fine.
All right, before we get into that, though, I mean, no one cares if Poundcake is verified. I want to play out what would happen if Alan did die on the show and how we would handle it if you were a dead person.
We just
and-
pull him out by his legs.
Well,
right?
like, all right, all of a sudden we go, oh no, Alan died. How do we announce that?
How do we tell the people?
Yeah.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
How do we get it out to our valued customers?
Mm-hmm.
How do we announce? I don't care. I'd be dead. I wouldn't care.
I know you wouldn't care, but I still think it's something we should do a dry run on.
We
just
should
in
have
case.
like it's almost like a will. Like we should have a what is that? Next steps. Like
Alan
next
chokes on an almond, dies.
Or no, he says he forgets to swallow once a day.
Yeah.
Chokes on an almond.
Right.
Well,
The Mountain Dew goes down the wrong pipe.
Take a second to think about it. I got to give away this money here before I get
Okay.
too late on this. Chance to go fund yourself $1,000 right now. Good luck.
The Buzzard wants you to go fund yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword dollar at WMMS.com. That's dollar. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
We have some very, very upsetting news. I don't think I'm the right person to say this. I think this is something that should be announced by someone from the other side.
Talking about me?
That's right.
Oh, that's so nice. I gotta tell everybody that Alan died.
Yeah.
It's your job.
You mean I finally get to watch somebody other than Poundcake?
What's that supposed to be? You don't have to watch me.
Yes, I do. Them's the rules until a new person dies and is up here with me. And now that, according to you, Alan's dead, I can watch him do all kinds of stuff.
Is he over there with you? Can you see him?
He is over here with me.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Oh my!
Ghost Alan.
Now he can watch me toss off.
Now, look at this guy. All it takes is a couple of syllables, and Poundcake's got his ham candle out. Get ready to manhandle himself.
Ghostly ham.
Ghostly ham. That's right. Nailed it.
Well, what's it like over there, Alan, with Ghost Bag?
It's the same as you would think it was. I'm just kind of
Sticky?
I never thought I'd say I miss you guys, but I miss you guys.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
it just happened, so I don't really miss you yet.
Well,
He hasn't said it.
I will miss you, but I don't miss you yet.
Did you leave us stuff?
He just left. He got tired of waiting around. No, he didn't leave you anything.
What? You don't know.
He left you an 8x10 glossy of his butthole.
I wouldn't be mad at that. You say it like it's a bad thing. At least you gave me something.
How do you like them apples?
Very much so.
Yeah, there you go. And it's in full color, too.
4K.
4K. That's right.
That's a real helpful brown right there.
That's right.
Are you verified on Twitter?
I don't even know what Twitter is. I'm verified over here, though. I'm verifiably waiting for you to get home and take them pants off.
I do it first thing.
Oh, I know you do. I see you do it. They'll get home and shut the door. He puts a chair up against the doorknob so nobody walks in. And it's slappy time.
Yeah, I don't have a lock on my door, so I'm forced to use a chair. So I appreciate you not judging me on that.
It doesn't keep Ghost Bag out, though, because Ghost Bag can travel through.
Yeah, I can't live my life according to Ghost Bag.
I'm not telling you to live your life according to me. I just want you to know I'm gonna be around, baby. That's all. You know that. There's nothing new.
Ooh, bring Alan
I'm gonna
along
be
for the
around.
field trip.
Are you going to take Alan with you to watch Poundcake?
Casa Poundcake?
I asked him if he'd bring me along, but he said no. He said it's a one-on-one thing. I got my own stuff I got to do, guys, so, you know.
Unfinished business.
He got unfinished business. He gotta get the hell out of here. See you later, whatever your name is, dummy.
Okay.
I gotta go watch Poundcake.
All right.
All right, I'll see you later, guys.
Thanks for,
Bye.
Thanks for
the
helping us with that.
announcement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to make the announcement. He's dead.
Very exciting.
8
So
by 10
that's
Whoa.
so that's how it would go. And scene.
And
okay.
I think that's better than what they did over there in England
Yeah.
for their presenter on the breakfast
There
show.
better not be no tweet that just says Alan died whilst presenting his program with 2 M's and an E.
He's Just gonna get a picture of us with our middle fingers up, like he gone.
Yeah, like I'm Ted Cruz at a Yankees game. See Ted Cruz at the Yankee game?
Yeah.
Everybody's flipping him off. It's gotta suck. I mean, irrespective of what you think about Ted Cruz, and I don't think much, it's gotta suck when you're there.
Annoying. You're just trying
And
to watch
everybody's
baseball.
well, no, you stand up and wave at people. Like, who are you waving to? I guess you don't want to sit there looking like you got some, bag on your face. But also, it's like he's standing up waving at people. People are flipping him off.
I can see the same thing
Screaming
happening
at
at
him.
a Houston game, though, too.
Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, he's an Astros fan. He's got no problem with cheating at all.
Hey, take that.
He got heckled on The View. That's why he was in New York.
Okay.
Because he was doing a taping of The View. I don't know if he's got a book out or what. And climate activists in the studio audience started yelling in the middle of the taping of The View. I thought The View was a live show.
These climate activists are really
They're
on one
everywhere.
lately.
They're throwing tomato soup on paintings.
They just did some mashed potatoes on a painting.
Yeah, then they're going to do the twist.
Very simple. If you look at inflation, the Nobel laureate economist Milton Friedman explained in the United States inflation
Right-wingers love Milton Friedman, boy, when it comes to the economy.
has one cause and one cause only. Inflation in the United States has one cause and one
See, he's so used to getting heckled, he just plowed. The show must go on, boy. He
Right.
just plows right through.
cause only. And that is when the federal government spends too much money.
Okay.
We have seen trillions and trillions of dollars spent by Joe Biden and the Democrats.
By the way, inflation has nothing to do with that. It has to do with unchecked corporate profits. That's what it is. But he's plowing through. God bless him. I don't even know what those girls are saying. It doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. Who cares? Nobody knows what they're saying.
They're probably
because he's going to keep plowing through. He's not
They're
going to let them.
probably upset about the When You Were Young festival getting canceled.
High winds.
Yeah.
Last year, the federal government took in $4 trillion in tax revenues. Most money in history we've ever taken in. The problem is we spent nearly $7 trillion. And that
I don't even know what they're saying.
Something now?
I don't know. It's just got to, if you're one of these like activists or whatever, I guess I would think that your point would be communicating your message to people, not just getting in the middle of something. You've done nothing to further your cause at all. Because then the View girls start yelling.
We do cover climate here, guys. We do cover climate.
Ladies, excuse us. Let us do our job. Let us do our job. We hear what you have to say, but you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta let us do our job.
Yay! Get a round of applause there. Yeah, who knows what the hell they're saying.
Don't mess with Sister Mary Clarence. She is not going to have that.
Cover climate now is what they were saying.
Cover climate now.
Trying to get the girls on The View to cover climate. Yeah, because you know how people are paying attention to that on morning television. They're trying to get ratings, not give people a TED Talk. Well, anyway. But Ted Cruz, boy, he's like,
he was giving a
please,
TED
I
Talk.
have gotten heckled by way better than you.
And if they
You
would
have
have just
no idea who you're messing with.
and if they would have just waited till Monday with all this great weather we're having, there would have been plenty of coverage on the climate. Am I right, guys?
Yeah. He would have been off to Mexico in no time flat. You could have heckled him in Spanish. I got to take a break. You want to text 35192 if you're listening on the iHeartRadio app.